And with that, let's bring in two of the men leading the event, Pastors Amos Dodge of Capital Church and Mark Batterson of National Community Church. Both welcome. Great to have you on with us this evening. Pastor Amos, let's start with you. This is something that you've been doing for decades now, your original vision. Tell us a little bit about the tradition of this sunrise service.
Well, it's funny. In the spring of 1979, I was just walking on the mall, praying for the city, and headed toward the Lincoln Memorial. And I had a thought that now I know was a whisper from heaven: have a sunrise service at the Lincoln Memorial. So we did. 127 people came, and now, these years later, only God knew what was going to happen at the Lincoln every Easter.
Yeah, it's an incredible event, and I know one that so many people are looking forward to this year after a 2-year hiatus. Pastor Mark, this year you'll be the one preaching. How did you and NCC get connected with Pastor Amos and this event?
Well, when my wife and I first moved to D.C. About a quarter century ago, before National Community Church, we actually attended the sunrise service at the Lincoln Memorial. It marked us as such a special moment. And I would have never thought all these years later that Pastor Amos would be kind enough to extend an invitation. It's a joy to be able to partner with them. It is such a significant event, not just for the kingdom, but I think for this city and for our country at large.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about just the weight of being there on the National Mall, Pastor Mark, giving this sermon. You'll have people, many people there, but also joining you online and in the heart of the nation's capital.
Yeah, Jenna, we love this city. In fact, we're not just trying to build a church, trying to bless the city, but there's something about the Lincoln Memorial and the National Mall that it feels like you're speaking to the nation, and that carries a certain weight. And so we're excited about declaring the resurrection of Jesus Christ over our city, over our nation. It's going to be a special moment to have thousands of voices praising the name of Jesus, and we cannot wait.
I'm curious, do you get butterflies as you prepare for a speech like a sermon like this? An Easter sermon is no small thing, especially on the National Mall there.
It is. I'm curious. I might take the first crack at it. I'm curious about Pastor Amos. He's been preaching a few more years than I have, but at the end of the day, Jenna, the tomb is empty, and that changes everything. And so we are preaching hope, preaching faith, and I think we're doing it at a moment where we so desperately need it. And so preachers are people. So we get butterflies like everybody else, but it's going to be such a wonderful moment.
And Pastor Amos, what do you hope people, Christian or not, what do you hope they take away from the sunrise service?
Well, I think what we've discovered through the years, it's a great opportunity to meet people from so many different walks of life and so many different denominations, but we also have different faiths, and they'll come to hear the story. Why are these people gathered here, and what's the excitement? I'll never forget, several years ago, a lady met me after the service, said, I'm from Malawi, was here, I was just walking today, and I heard the music, so I came over, and I've been far from God, but today, because of this service, I have renewed my faith in God. And those kind of moments make this a service like no other, because you're outside, you're gathering people from all walks of life. It's an amazing opportunity that we really consider it a sacred trust. It's not an event response we've said through the years, but an assignment we have from God.
Yeah. It's a tremendous opportunity, and we're all looking forward to it. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Pastors Amos Dodge and Mark Batterson, thank you for being here. And again, the Easter service is this Sunday at the Lincoln Memorial beginning at 6:30 a.m. Of course, we will stream it live here on the CBN News Channel as well.